to go to the city of Englewood. Sherry Carabin is with Michael Wiles. He's running unopposed for mayor. Let's go to Englewood.
Joanne, I'm here at the campaign headquarters of 2nd Ward Councilman Michael Wiles, now the official mayor-elect of Englewood. Congratulations. Now, Mr. Wiles, you had a campaign where you were unopposed, essentially, but you are still obviously victorious tonight. There are many things that you spoke about changing in Englewood, including taxes, development, making the schools better. Tell me a little bit about some of those things tonight.
Well, thank you, Sherry, for coming, and thank you to my family and friends for being here this evening. As unopposed as this was, we worked very hard to get to a point where we did scare off our opposition. But it's only reminding myself of that little slogan we have on the lawn signs that adorned everyone's home and all the lawn posts in this community. Public service is, in fact, a public trust. And that's something that I've taken seriously since I came into the political fray 4 years ago, and it's my privilege to serve the community of Englewood and to make sure that I deliver what it is that they need. A greater, more efficient government, and one that will deliver the service as professional as they deserve. The citizens of our country, particularly since 9/11, deserve better than they've been given, and it's my job to assure them of that as well. I'm very, very flattered that my family and friends have been here. We went through thousands of lawn signs and posters. We took this charge as if we had an opponent. And again, this is a trust that I will relish and hope to make the citizens of this county very proud.
As mayor, what will be your first order of business?
Well, in January 1st, I'm going to put my wife as the real mayor, because everybody here thinks that the Wilds on the signs was actually my wife, Amy Wilds, or asked if she was selling real estate. No, there have been a very significant agendas that I have. The first, of course, is to make sure that we unify the city that's divided in so many ways, at the same time bring more efficiency to government and hail those schools. Whether you're for a referendum or against it, we're all for children. We need to get into that, respect it, and make sure we get out there. And I also hope to have a score of new residence evenings and to make sure that everybody, not only Little League and Flat Rock and all the wonderful facilities that we have, meet and greet one another and appreciate not only good citizenship, but good government. Open government with no hidden agendas and everything on the table.
In terms of the schools, what exactly do you want to do? How do you want to improve test scores?
Well, these are my 3 children over here out of the 4 that I have, and I want every child to have as great an opportunity as my children and everyone's children should have in this wonderful country. Whatever it takes to improve test scores, we ought to give it. If there are charter schools, if there are other programs that are working in other states, we have to think outside of the box and bring them in here. It's very important that we give those public dollars the value that they deserve and that they actually translate into the education of children. Not just buildings, not just mortar, not just administrative costs, but into the minds of these young children who often come from broken homes, and there is no other opportunity for them to even go forward absent a good education. The role models, are these teachers role models? Or is our administration supplementing it with a mentoring program? Are there big brothers and big sisters? Education is beyond just books and pencils. It has a lot to do with leadership, and I expect to play a large role with many of the other city fathers and mothers in the weeks to come.
Okay, well, thank you very much, and once again, congratulations. Back to you, Joanne.
And thank you to my wife.
And that's the mayor-elect of Englewood, Michael Wiles, and Don Aronson, you're former mayor of Englewood. So any comments about the race at Englewood? Not a race, he ran unopposed. But
No,
what do you think about it?
excuse me. Michael Wiles ran a race. He just ran a race against an empty chair. No one else ran against him, but he ran a race. Michael Wiles had campaign literature out, flooded the area with campaign literature. Everywhere you went through Englewood, you saw signs that said Wiles Public Service, Public Trust. We all thought it was an electric company, but that's fine. That's really Michael's style. He's a very vibrant guy and an exciting guy, and will be an exciting mayor. The big race in Englewood's going to come up on January 25th, and that is a race on a school board race. This school board race is an extremely important situation because there'll be a referendum up, excuse me, to raise something.
2004 or 2005? When is that referendum?
This January coming up,
okay,
2 months from now.
Okay.
2.5 months from now, and that is this $25 million bond issue, which will cut across party lines.
And that'd be for big improvements to facilities, right? Big
It's
time
all,
improvements.
it's all school improvements in the facilities, and it should be a very interesting situation as far as where we're going with this. Why don't we come back on January 25th, Bob? We'll get a second shot at this at this situation. But you know, but it's interesting as to it's going to be a race that